It's 6 o'clock. My, how the time passes so. Hope everyone is having a fantastic start to their year. It's already the third day of this year. Will it be amazing? We'll find out. You know, I just realized I forgot to post on Twitter that I am live. Super short stream. I'm thinking only an hour, maybe an hour 30, because I have a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. Did I watch the Battle for Dream Island? No, I did not. Warden update? I don't know when. I don't play Minecraft anymore. Bugsnax? I'm not sure, Gamesburger. I guess I could have scheduled it for today. Guys, I got the sus command working. If you do !sus, the bot will give you a random answer to determine how sus you or whatever subject you want to bring up is. It will be the ultimate sus meter or sus determinator. But what do you guys want? I was just planning on doing Eternal Cylinder again. Ultimate challenge. Doing, yeah, just doing the ultimate challenge. No, I'm just trying to release the FNAF videos one day at a time. Although I do need to finish exporting that Chica video today so I can post it for tomorrow. Whoo, thanks for subscribing, Strawberry Crepe. But yeah, I can do FNAF Security Breach if anyone is in here from my Five Nights at Freddy's videos. But I'm just starting up the game right now, guys. Hey, VexLex, what's up? I'm doing Eternal Cylinder right now, but if you have any questions about Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, I am happy to assist. Chica does indeed like her pizza. That one guy, I got the sus command working. Try it out! !sus. Tell me what you think. We're doing good, how are you? Test. Is this mic a little too loud, guys? Seems like there's a lot of background noise for some reason this time. I have played Subnautica already. Whoops. Don't pay attention to that. gonna change the gain down a little bit here. My freaking mouse is so loud. Moondrop is your favorite character? That's awesome. My favorite character? My favorite character wasn't in FNAF Security Breach.
Once upon a time, in the age of the Eternal Cylinder, there lived a family of little creatures called the Trebhum. Trebhum are not the strongest.
Sorry,
nor the fastest,
Zek.
and they do not have sharp teeth.
You can't plug in? You made background music playlist if you want to look. Are you in my Discord? If you're in my Discord, you could share it there.
Run!
The Nuzlocke. Pokemon. This isn't a Pokemon channel though. My day's going fine. Imagine Internal Cylinder animatronic. That'd be scary. Imagine a Trebhum animatronic. Whoa. Nice, Gamesburger. Sounds about right. You know, the character isn't supposed to go in there, so why would they animate something that would take extra resources on your computer? One of my one of my ceiling lights is going out. It's like it has 3 ceiling lights in the fan. So one of the ceiling lights is out, so my lighting is kind of messed up. That's why I don't have the camera on right now.
Here for a little while.
Eternal Cylinder Nuzlocke, this is kind of like it. You know, if you die, you die.
But these things were not so much learned as they were remembered.
Definitely an unfortunate
Perhaps
place
the
for a
little Trebhum
beginning.
thought they were a gift from the strange voice it heard in its mind. That too was a kind of memory. Just when it was
I'm
starting
pretty
to get
decent.
used to its legs,
I mean, if I
the food
was
from the
able to
jumping
do this
creature
game
gave it
without
new
being
eyes.
distracted by chat,
with the right
I'm like
substance as a
super
catalyst,
pro.
a Trebhum can transform and adapt to many challenges. The
They
Trebhum
could
was
float over the
drawn
cylinder.
to a bright light, or perhaps to the creature next to it.
Beedoo,
Except for the grass growing on the
Give
old
me
one's
the
head,
information, old
they were
man.
very much alike. Surrounded by this light,
I messed up all
the
your
Trebhum
mushrooms. How's that make you
knew
feel?
things it had not known before.
Imagine if there's a
It knew
Trebhum
the
mutation of you
older
getting a
Trebhum
giant
had
mouth and
carried
you
this
get
light for a
alligators to be your
long,
friends.
long time. And it knew that now that
So I'm using no
responsibility had
mutations
passed to
except the
next
essential
generation.
ones.
Yes, this young Trebhum
Backseat
had to
gaming
carry
is
the
when
light
people try to tell you how to
those
play the
great
game.
Towers in the distance.
Mostly it's just to avoid spoilers.
It could have
Yes.
stayed here to learn many old things, but the cylinder would not allow it.
The bot is a little slow today.
Run,
Oh.
the inner voice said, run. The
Run,
towers
run,
would
run,
not
run,
stop
run,
the
run,
cylinder
run.
unless they were
But I'm
active.
rolling, guys. I'm rolling. I'm not doing what the inner voice told me to do. Does that make me a rebel?
Quickly, the Trebhum had to step on the symbol or the cylinder would not be stopped.
Do you think Trebhum have a rebellious phase? Bueda? I don't think I added a Bueda command. Custom animatronic, you're asking me tough questions here. Suddenly pineapples.
The voice inside the Trebum's memories assured it that while the tower
Animatronic
stood,
I would
the
make.
Trebum would be safe. The power of the
Obviously there
eternal
needs to be
cylinder
a
was
bird
contained
animatronic, like an
for
eagle
now.
or some kind of hawk. Need some birds up in here. No, Spooky Chungus, don't die!
It was hard for the Trebum
It's too young
to know
for
what
you.
to
You're
do
too
or
young.
Where to go.
You have so much to
But
live
the
for.
friendly voice suggested this was not the right way.
And streaming,
To find
figuring
your
out times to
path,
stream
it
is so
said,
tough.
You must follow the
But I
beam
guess
of light that
just gotta
emanates from the
persevere.
tip of the tower, and stay away.
Chica's
from
a
the deep
chicken.
waters
She's
where
not
the
like
old
a
things
bird of
dwell.
prey, man. Doot, 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 doot. Everyone knows chickens aren't real birds. Come on. Well, in the Endless Eternal Cylinder mode, they did have meteor showers that constantly rain down on you. Hello, Turn Tisk. What you do? I'm playing the Eternal Cylinder. Now there's a game I'm looking. Whoa! Whoa! What happened? That fish! A game I'm really looking forward to though is VHS. As soon as that game comes out, I'm gonna start making content on it. Or as soon as I get a key. I'm gonna start making guides, I'm gonna start making gameplays, and I'm gonna live stream it. Because I want VHS to be my next major content. No pineapple and pizza politics. That fish sabotaged me. Well, I like onions and black olives and pepperoni and cheese and tomato sauce and maybe mushrooms. But I also like pineapple. Lex, I'm glad you like all my videos. I appreciate it. Your sister's playing the new Metroid game? Awesome. Is she destroying it? You know, everyone has their off days. Turn Tisk? Is that correct? I wouldn't sweat about it. You know, I am terrible at typing at my phone. Like, if you ever read my replies to comments and there's a bunch of typos, it's because I answered that comment on my phone. Is multitasking allowed in your streams? What do you mean? You can do whatever you want as the, you know, you can do whatever you want as the viewer. Wada is anti-Wada. The mathematician is anti-Wada. He's scared of the she's scared of the new robot, it's so creepy. And then she realized she could kick him off. Face your fears, show those bad guys who's boss. Yeah, sometimes if you're too good at typing, the keyboard cannot register how fast you are typing. Wait, are you typing on the tablet or a keyboard? If it's a touchscreen keyboard, then it's, you know, sometimes it can lag behind. Like, I don't really like touchscreen keyboards. I feel like I make typos all the time on
The
them.
Trebum found themselves almost as lost
Tuna,
as
chicken,
they had
bacon,
been
black
from
olives,
the
sweet
beginning.
corn.
But the voice
See, I
in
don't
their
like tuna.
memories comforted them.
Ew,
It was only
tuna.
natural to be confused, it said.
Tuna
They had
and
been
chicken
born
together?
into
That
a
doesn't sound like a good
strange,
combination.
broken world, cut off from the
Typing on your
history of their
tablet?
ancestors. Everyone was a little lost these days.
I do not like tuna.
What mattered was to keep going.
Or,
to
I don't like
keep
most
looking for
fish.
answers, to keep
I do like
carrying
the
the
cod
light
that is
they
in
held
fish and chips
within
because it's
the
not a
light
strong
that
fishy
stopped the
taste.
cylinder.
But anything that's too fishy, like salmon or tuna, I don't like that. Cheese is so good.
In this strange, eerie temple, the Trebhum felt something stir in their memories. There was a great power in this
Hello,
place.
Roma and
Something
Natalia.
from the days when even the elders were young. Perhaps
Spooku
it could help
Chungus. Ooh. That's my ghost imitation. I hope you liked it. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, Big Mac Whopper, Whooper. Whoop whoop! There you go. You're welcome for that amazing whoop. Oh, you what you eat? That's what Bugsnax is, right? My favorite animal? That's a tough question, man. Here's a tough
the
question.
Trebhum were
I like a lot of
disoriented for a
animals.
moment. Something new had
I like
entered their memories
Dogs
and they needed to
and
make sense of it.
reptiles. I mean, you can
It
kind
seemed to be a map.
stop
on
with the
this map,
spam,
a
guys. No
location had been
AAs,
marked.
please.
If they understood correctly,
Do 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 do. No, don't spam. Stop it. Or I'm gonna time you out. No spamming.
could they find refuge there? Map for a reason.
I believe you. You don't need to prove it. Hi, Lava Leopard. Yeah, but I can only do that in the weekend. But I have to do YouTube videos on the weekend because I'm so busy during the week, so it's like really tough. You're always within a mile of a fish and chips shop. Fish and chips shop. Fish and chips is a great dish. No, you don't need to prove it. I believe you. One of the
What manner
rules
of
of the stream is
strange
no
beasts lurk
spamming,
behind the
guys.
cylinder?
No spamming
The
unless
Trebhum
it's
were
good
deeply
spam, like
unsettled
the
by this
Navala
news.
hype, like hype emotes,
Though some part of
emote
them was
spam for
curious,
excitement and stuff,
there
or
was
something
certain
crazy's
it
going
would be
on and we're all
best
freaking out
not
together,
to
but
find out.
meaningless spam, no. Just don't spam it a bunch of times. Spooky Chungus, no. Stop it. Or you're gonna get timed out next. Indeed it is. Hypnotizing all the creatures. You could be like the Pied Piper, man. What time is it for you, Jaws?
As their fear faded, the Trebhum started feeling weak. And
I guess I
tired.
could.
With all the
So
excitement
the
of
stream
adventure,
bot
they'd
does
neglected their
rules
most
every
basic
10 minutes or
needs.
15 minutes, but I guess
The
I could
sound
make
of
a
an
command
empty
for it as
stomach
well.
reminded them
That would be smart,
survival
yeah.
requires more than escaping from danger.
This is Monday, not spam day.
You also have to
Couldn't have said it
eat.
better myself.
Luckily, one of the many gifts of the Trebhum is the capacity to store food in their bodies. But they still need to digest it to gain the vital energy that gives them strength. And for such small creatures, they do
12
require
p.m.?
rather a lot of food.
You mean AM?
Fortunately, the savannah was rich in flora and fauna which would satisfy their little bellies without necessarily triggering a mutation.
I think Stream Elements does have a. I think the bot does have a commands one. My Nintendo Switch, Pokemon. That's basically it, just Pokemon. I played a lot of Sword and Shield. Well, I played a lot of Sword. That's the one I got. Pokemon Sword. And then I played Brilliant Diamond. No, wait. I played Shining Pearl. However, Shining Pearl is kind of a cash grab in my opinion, and you're better off sticking with Sword and Shield if you want competitive Pokemon, because I mean it's good for shiny hunting. If you want to shiny hunt a bunch of Pokemon in BDSP, you can. But otherwise, it's a total cash grab because they just killed, like, chain hunting for a perfect IV Pokemon is so cancer. It's terrible. I think the bruh you're hearing in the background is the background music of the savannah. Because the savannah background music has this animal making noises, and I think that's what you think is bruh. Yeah, Pokemon Shield, nice. The BDSP was just a way to let the FERD on the escalator reset. I know what you're talking about. That video that says it's on the escalator until remakes come out. I need to eat some real food here. Favorite music? I don't really listen to a lot of music.
What was this strange being? Half flesh, half metal? The Trebhum felt an old, distant horror.
Ooh, you're living
as
on
if
the
they
edge,
remembered their own
Jazz.
destruction. Something about this creature was very, very
I appreciate it.
wrong.
Hi, Andy. What's up? Dying infinite times? Is that even possible? My Eternatus is level 102. I have a lot of level 100 Pokemon. I bred a lot of competitive Pokemon.
Trapped on all sides by deep pools
I
of
haven't
poisonous gas.
Actually played
the
Ranked in a
Trebhum
while.
needed to find a way to escape this monstrosity. Perhaps there was a way to use the creature's own weight to lower the bridge?
Probably the Ankyfurt. I would think the Ankyfurt tastes the worst.
One by one, the yellow light cruelly burned away the Trebhum's abilities.
You're
The
also
Elder had
living on the
warned them
edge too.
about
Well,
the evil light of the
we got a lot of
Silver Serpents.
rebellious
Now
people
they
in
knew
here.
what kind of creature to avoid.
Yes, I do have the DLC. I wrote a bunch of articles for squadstate.com. Help me, please. How do we help you, Spooky Chungus? What do we need to do? Oh yeah, here's the place with the stupid gas canyon. I need some water. I'm dehydrating. You like watching streams? Yeah. It's 12 a.m. Oof. Yes, I am Gamesburger. So if you go right now to squadstate.com, I write articles for that website. And I did a bunch of guides on Pokemon Sword and Shield, Mystery Dungeon, all kinds of Pokemon guides. So I plan to do the same thing for Legends Arceus. Now I don't make any Pokemon content because I don't have the viewership for it, so it would just mess up my analytics. But I do play it. The first Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Emerald. Because my parents did not want to give me a Game Boy for a super long time. So I didn't get it until there was a Game Boy Advance. I didn't have the OG Game Boy. But yeah, guys, I stream every Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. For now. Until I can, you know, fit things in over the weekend. watching it on your phone. Yep, I understand your pain, Jazz, because when I try to respond to YouTube comments on my phone, I freaking make typos all the time. It's pretty tough sometimes. And also my phone screen, not my phone screen, the screen protector got messed up a little bit, so I need to buy a new screen protector. But the problem is I'm lazy and I don't want to go to the store to get one.
The cylinder roared with fury. The voice in their memories spoke with great
Obviously,
urgency.
Trebhum are too smart to
The
be
Trebhum
pets
had to
anyway.
be very
Don't
careful.
die! I won't die this time, I
Cylinder would
swear.
lash out at the lad, but
Lightning
it would not
farts.
let them run too
Some
far.
people try to pause live games, they don't
To
know how to do
survive,
it when it's actually
They
quite
would
simple.
have to
Simple, you
stay
just
in
pause the time,
eye
yep.
of the storm.
It is that simple. Because you guys, it's a small world. I turned autocorrect off on my phone because it always autocorrects to the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, something's stalking me. Why doesn't it attack that Tongal Groplet, eh? Attack the Tongal Groplet, leave me alone. Ah! Ring Fit Adventure? No. Yes, you can. Spooky Chungus, you'll be okay. I believe in you. I'll give you a Trebhum hug. Spooky Chungus, I give you a Trebhum hug. You will be fine. What do you need help with? You know, guys, it snowed over here today. And it's super cold right now. I am not that, so my day hasn't been that awesome. Because I hate snow. Where were we dying on the previous parts? Well, I died once here because there's a toxic gas can, yeah. And then I died another time because Anagrosh one-shot me. Or not an Anagrosh, a triple Bosch. Jeremy is killing him. Yeah, well, I love warm weather. Because whenever it starts to get a little bit cold, my hands get so cold. They're like freaking ice cubes. Like 100% of the time if it's cold. Even if I wear gloves and stuff, if I'm a little bit cold, it's... all my limbs get so cold. But mostly my hands get freezing. And sometimes I start to lose feeling in them, and it's not that great. So, I prefer to stay warm where I can not feel like my hands are dying. No, Spooky Chungus, I gave you a Trebhum hug. You're not supposed to die. Well, maybe I need to get that Rickroll. That's a good one. Oh. What's happening, Turnistic? What did you need help with? See, so the thing, I have long hair, so it helps my ears not get cold. But there was a time when I had my hair a little bit shorter and my ears did get cold. So, I know how that feels to have your ears going numb as well. Do you have a magic 8-ball person near us? Stream Elements is the magic 8-ball. You do exclamation mark, the number 8 ball, just one word, 8 ball, and you can ask it questions.
As frightening and surprising as this enormous creature was, the Trebhum felt a sense of relief.
Oh, so you're
to see
both
it
rebels,
descend
Jaw.
from the sky. This was the celestial being they'd been told to seek. Perhaps
Cheese
it
is
held an answer
freaking
to their
delicious. Cheese is one of my favorite things. It's so darn good. You know, burritos, tacos, pizza. Give me that extra cheeseburgers. You know, give me the extra cheese. Give me all the cheese. Cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack, pepper jack. You know, cheese is great. Although I don't really like Swiss cheese as much. But mozzarella cheese, Swiss cheese, all the cheeses. Okay, I was hoping there was a Trebhum down here because we do need to recruit somebody so we can open the door. Oh, here we are. Trying to put the sus on me? Your homework ate your dog? Whoa, that's a big problem. Well, at least you have a good excuse to tell your teacher. What do you mean? People who sleep in jeans or people who use what? Use what?
As they approached the colossal
Wait,
creature,
what's wrong with sleeping
their
in jeans?
optimism faded. It did not seem to like them at all.
You know, guys, when I
And now
was
they
growing up,
realized what
I
terrible
realized
danger they were
something.
in.
I would wake up for
If this
school,
creature guarded the
I'd
way
put
to
on my
some
clothes
holy
for the
place,
day,
then that
and guess
place
what?
must lie below
Every
it.
single time, my clothes
And
were
being
freaking
so
freezing
large,
cold.
the creature
Usually in the
most
winter,
likely
of
could not
course.
see what was
Not
in
so
front
much,
of
you
it
know, in
or
summer
beneath
and all
it.
that. But they were
So
freaking
perhaps
freezing
the
cold.
size of the
So you
Trebhum
know
was an
what I do
advantage
big
after
brain
all.
style? I freaking get dressed
Perhaps
the
they
night
could reach
before.
the
So that way when I wake
platform
up, my
right under the
clothes are
sacred
nice and
bed.
warm, and I win. Winning this guy Brutta. I do like cheddar. Forgot your car and your wallet? First world problems. People who use that instead of that. You know, any form of smiley face is acceptable. You know, it's just expressing emotion. Yeah, but they're not as warm, though. The clothes are way warmer if you wear them than if you just put them in the pillowcase so that your body heat gets on them. They're not Brutta. You're a Chihuahua now? You have ascended us all!
This door had been
Why?
built for Trebhum. It gave them hope that in this large and dangerous world,
Narrator,
some
let me
places
in!
had been made for them.
Just flood the 8-ball with questions and see if it can keep up.
Relieved at having bested the Guardian,
I can't really see
Trebhum
the
now
video,
found
half of the
themselves
screen.
seeking the help
There
that had been
should
promised.
be a symbol
Who
in
will
the bottom
answer
right
their
corner that's like
questions in
a
this place?
square. And if you tap on that, it should be able to get rid of the chat for you. I know what you mean because I've had that happen before, so every time I watch live streams on my phone, I have to close the chat. You got a joke? Is it a dad joke? Welcome back, Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Chihuahua, more like Chihuahua. Chihuahua la 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 la. Why is it genetic? But you like to talk? Yeah, that's the same problem I face as well. I like talking in chats. So it's like, do you want to see the entire screen? Or do you want to see some of the screen in chat? That's why I think tablets are actually better for watching streams because they're a bigger surface. Whoops. Did I go the right way? Yeah. It runs in your genes. Ba-dun-dun! You know, I'll get a sound effect. I'll need to get a sound effect with the drums, so whenever someone tells a terrible joke, I can read it and play it. Cold is much better than hot because you can save yourself from cold by simply wearing warm clothes, but you can't save yourself from hot. But see, the thing, I have a very high heat resistance, so I don't really mind being super hot. And that's not true about the cold, because it doesn't matter how many freaking layers I put on, my freaking hands still feel like ice cubes. It's hard to explain, but it kind of feels like my body is cutting off circulation to my hands. Like, it feels like there's less blood, and that's why they're freaking freezing, because they're not getting any blood flow. Because that's what your body can do. It, you know, prioritizes, right? So if you're, you know, getting too cold, it keeps circulation to the main organs. And your hands and your feet and ears aren't main organs. So that's why it feels like they're freaking freezing to death. But it's because your body's like lowering the circulation there. Trench cheese, mimolette, the orange, and eaten after being aged for a while is delicious. One of my favorite cheeses is brie cheese with grapes. I know a lot of people don't like puns, but I like puns because people get pretty creative with their puns. So I'm all for it. The resolution, yeah. On mobile, resolution of games is usually worse because you can't play it on the full resolution. You like mozzarella? Yep, I do. Now we get to hear Balloon Boy here chat it up with his warts. Why the chicken cross the road?
Another elder was a happy moment. The Trebhum asked how
Why
they
did
might
it?
survive the cylinder, and the elder replied, "I can feel your fear, little one."
Technically, I've been
Ever
in
since
Switzerland,
this cataclysm
Gamesburger. I
began, we have
visited
been seeking ways to stop
Gamesburger.
but the
Spurger.
cylinder
Was it
is
soft or
relentless
hard
and
G? Sorry.
indestructible.
I
It will
was in
consume
Switzerland for a
everything
very
in its
brief
path.
time on this band
So,
trip.
Perhaps what we need to
But
do
it was many years
is
ago.
go
and
behind it. I have discovered a mutation that
Is the
allows us
Matterhorn in
to rise
Switzerland?
into the
Or is that
sky.
somewhere else? I went to the
You must seek a
Matterhorn.
weeping tree from which grows a special fruit
The
that
challenge
floats
is
as
no
it
mutations,
becomes
no
light.
upgrades,
It
no
is the key to the
changing
transformation
leader,
I have
and
undergone.
if I die, it's
With it,
permanent, and no
you
killing
can use
other
geysers
things.
to float well above the cylinder's height.
Have you smitten your
My
kitten
only
mittens?
regret is that I have grown
You have an
too
internal
old
cylinder
and
theme
weak
joke?
to help you with this task. If you find any glimmer
Chad
of hope
Balloon
on
Boy.
the other side, remember me. Farewell.
Man, Leapfrog was so fun. I played Leapfrog as a kid. So many cool little kid games. Oh, it is in Switzerland? Okay. You're back, baby! Welcome
Sadness and
back.
fear filled the Trebhum's
Why did the
hearts as
cleanser
they
cross
left
the road?
Elder's
Because it
gate.
wanted to drive.
Their only path to
It wanted to
salvation
fulfill
was
its car
full of
instincts.
uncertainty. And
Yes,
they could
Spooky
not
Chungus?
forget the thing they had seen lurking behind the cylinder, casting a dark shadow over this glimpse of light.
Man, I'm so hyped for the VHS game, though. I can't
The
wait for it to
Trebhum
come
had never
out.
seen
Or to
this
get a code.
mysterious tree the
I want
elders
to play the game
spoke
so
of.
bad.
They would have to keep moving forward and hope it lay somewhere ahead. The cylinder would give
The
them
8-ball
no other
doesn't-
choice.
Obviously does not know the true power of the iridescent skin. It's out of line. Look at my previous Chihuahua post. I need to get something so I can read chat better. Honestly. Gamesburger. I'll try to remember that, no promises, because I have a really bad memory when it comes to names. Like, I've had it happen so many times where someone says, I'd like you to meet this person, or look, introduce me to somebody, and I instantly forget their name as soon as it's out of their mouth, and I'm like, oh, nice to meet you, and then I just hope that I never have to say their name. And Trebhum are attractive with the iridescent skin. Why did Tongariro vomit just to get his garment? By tomorrow, I mean today, because it's so late. Yeah, it is late for you. You're like ahead of me. It's crazy how these time zones work, man.
They were still nowhere near the mysterious tree they were supposed to find. But the voice in their memories encouraged them. It was wise in matters of root and rock, and it could sense the soil under their feet changing.
Have I played
Step
Inscription?
by
No,
step,
I've heard about it. It's
they
like
were
super
getting
popular.
closer.
For some reason. I'm not sure why it's popular. It looked like just some... It didn't look like my kind of game when I looked at it. So that's why I haven't played it. Hello Papa Sims, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you be? Trebhum with the shiny skin. I'm so shiny like the treasure. Okay, Lava Leopards, thanks for stopping by. You missed the last song of the song? Dang it. I hate the time. If it was a person, I would slap it in the face. I know what you mean. So, I'll just tell you, I am a night owl. I like to stay up really late, like 2 a.m. However, because of my stupid job, I can't stay up that late. I have to limit myself to going to bed at midnight. Even though most of the time I probably go to bed at 12:30 or 1. Not good. You'd be better if you weren't at work? Well, I hope my stream can help make work a little better. Why is these towers so far? Hey Marion, thanks for stopping by, and I'm glad you enjoy my videos. There should be an acid-proof skin mutation. Yeah, that would be awesome. Need to just get some stamp backs so I can make it to this. Did they make this run longer? They're probably dead. Please help! With what? More Trebhum hugs? You're a night owl and an early bird. You sleep extremely late and wake up extremely early. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate it. You're not bored by anything? That's okay. You being here, Jazz, is support enough. YouTube leads to YouTuber.
What
that is part of
was
how I
this
found
monstrous creature?
Nevala.
Was this
Elon
one of the
Musk
cylinder
mutation
servants?
for the Trebhum.
The ones the elder
When you
had
pull up in a
warned them of?
Tesla and every mob that tries to kill you, just give them
Its very
$100 and they go
form
the other way.
terrified the Trebhum.
Paying
Even
them
the
off.
voice and their memories seemed frightened of it. And then, somehow, the Trebhum remembered the creature's name.
The Math
called
Man. Or the Math Magician, as I like to call him. Can someone give Turntisk a hug? Inscription is such a good game, you would definitely enjoy it. Oh, that cleanser just killed itself! Idiot! It's such a good game. Did you play it? Go to room 99 and do your math. I don't know. I'm not gonna test it out. I would assume they would have fixed it since that was a pretty big bug.
The mathematician vanished. As
Your best
quickly
math
as he had
teacher,
appeared.
mathematician.
Back to
You know,
To
I'm
what?
surprised that these two didn't die
what
to the
lay
cylinder.
behind the cylinder.
Name it backrooms level. They're over 1,000. You hate math. Yep. And you're like, when am I ever gonna use this? You're Nathaniel the kid. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
What was this strange groove in the ground? It seemed artificial, like something made to contain water. But all it contained were these large rolling machines. Who had
Least favorite
built
subject
these
is
things
ELA?
and why? They were not servants
Evil,
of the
evil,
cylinder,
truly
that much
evil.
was clear.
Mathman's legs are so creative in design they are. Like, who thinks of having a leg that splits off into another leg? Like, what the frick out? This is crazy. Things are going crazy up in here.
Finally, the weeping trees that the elder had told them to find.
Math is
were
very
within the
useful for
Trebham's
passing
grasp.
math exams. Very
But though
true.
the Trebham were happy, they
Pro
realized
tip,
that
by
they
the way.
faced a new challenge. The ripe fruit were floating
Hello,
out
Spooky
of reach,
Chungus.
and the
You
others
changed
were
your profile
enclosed in a
picture.
hard shell. They would have to find a way to crack them open.
You're shiny hunting in Gen 8 and it's super fast now. Yep. They have made shiny hunting a lot easier. That is for sure. I know math is needed, but I had enough of homework. We all do our time. I'm so glad I don't have to do homework anymore. Homework is just so annoying because I always did it last minute because I'm a responsible person. I wonder too, what did he used to look like?
Even with the ability to float, overcoming the cylinder would have to be done very carefully.
So the pro
What
tip
they
is hi,
needed
Spooky
was a
Chungus.
geyser that was well
Spooky
positioned,
Chungus!
close to the cylinder when it lay still.
You have a
Or their plan
steam
would
body,
never
which
work.
yeah,
They would have to keep
steam
looking,
body,
and
really helpful in
meanwhile,
A
they
catching.
would try not to
Very
think about
pro
what
strat
sort of
right there.
monster could kill one of the flying.
I can tell you are a very pro shiny hunter. What are you shiny hunting right now? Can't believe she read my comment. Yeah, I do my best to read all the comments. I don't always read every comment I read out loud, but sometimes I just answer them as I go. But I definitely need a better way to see the chat. Because, like, currently I can't type anything in chat if needed. I have to tab out of the game, which brings up that menu and pauses the game sound and all this inconvenient stuff, so I'm thinking of how I can fix that. I was thinking of maybe getting a tablet that I could just have chat on. Next question can change you. No, I haven't. The characters are so good. I've seen a lot of YouTubers I watch really enjoy it, and because it's popular, the algorithm would show your videos when someone enters YouTube. I'm not sure about that. You like to change my profile, but phone? Yeah, I can't change it in the phone. Shiny hunting Joltik. You know, I always like Galvantula. I think Galvantula is a really cool electric bug. Should I change my name? Why would you change your name? It reminds a lot of people of Spore because of how it looks, but it is nothing like Spore at all. It's completely different. Because I played Spore, and Spore is a lot different because once you reach the tribal stage in Spore, it becomes like Civilization, honestly. There's the vent. I'm now Trawala forever. Oh, is that your profile picture, Trawala? Your profile picture wasn't changed for about 5 years? I've had the same profile picture ever since I made this YouTube account. I think I made this account in 2016. Funny story, I actually had a YouTube channel before this that I deleted because of embarrassment. I was like, why am I making these videos? I'm so dumb. I wish I didn't delete them though, because I had a lot of Evolve gameplay on there that was pretty good, and Evolve sadly died, but it was still a really fun game, and I really wish I hadn't. I'm pretty sure it was the same. It was Navala with 1. And I was like, this is stupid, and I deleted my channel. And then I made it again when Dead by Daylight came out. And I'm like, you know, it is tough. Because one of the biggest challenges, at least for me, is getting used to my voice. Because personally, I really don't like how my voice sounds. So I've always been like, oh, my voice is so terrible, no one will want to hear me talk. But I was like, I'll just do it anyway.
In the dream inside the strange giant's mind, the voice that spoke to the Trebhum seemed different.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson mutation
It
where
was
you get
less
really
like a
buff and beat
memory,
everyone up while
more
playing
like
his
something
theme song.
alive. But
You
there were
rebranded for
so
DVD.
many
I wouldn't say
other voices
rebranded.
too, lost in this place.
Because I still have the same name. Fan-made version of Huggy Wuggy.
The vast forests, the clouds.
I'm sure there is a fan-made version, yeah.
The cities in the valleys where the rivers run. I remember the faces of my children and the songs we sang when the stars rose high. But I have forgotten the names
Yeah, back in
of
the
these
beta.
things, and slowly one melts
It ended
into the
before you get abducted.
children who become
Which is a pretty cliffhanger ending, not gonna lie.
and then all will become one and be nothing.
We stay hungry, we devour, we put it into work and put it in the house and take what's ours.
There was something hidden in this place, and the voice wanted the Trebhum to find it.
I have a dream in here. A dream. To crush the universe and kill you all! Well, not so much kill, but absorb you all into one gigantic consciousness. I have played Ark Survival Evolved, but after playing that game for like 3,000 hours or something, I don't like it anymore. I played Ark Survival Evolved when it was in early access, back in 2016, 2015.
Each voice was a memory.
But Ark has
a
way too many
song from a
problems
forgotten
that
time, slowly
I just
fading.
gave up on it and
But some of
had
these
enough of their
memories were
problems.
Trebhum memories of things the Trebhum had once been capable of.
Your body wants to sleep, my brain
Perhaps,
says after this
the voice
stream.
suggested,
I couldn't
these
relate.
could be reclaimed.
I've Dream of Legends. How long have you had a PC? Well, I recently built a new PC. Still using the graphics card of the other PC though, that I used to have. But the other PC I had was built in 2013, and I used it all the way up until a few months ago, so 2021 in
Then it came, and the towers fell.
August or something is when I built this PC. So this PC I have is brand new, however the graphics card is not brand new. Actually, the original graphics card I had in my other computer died, so I had to get a new one 2 years ago, so this graphics card is 2 years old. I really wanted to get a 3080. However, due to the graphics card shortage, it's impossible to get, and it's impossible to get any GPU actually, except for crappy ones. And the ones that you can get are super overpriced. So sad. I've been very sad for 2 years here because I can't get a good graphics card. Why would I stop uploading when I hit a specific milestone? Cylinder is pretty dope. Minecraft builder and 100,000 mile head. What graphics card do I have? I have an AMD graphics card, sadly, because NVIDIA, like I like AMD as a company, but the AMD graphics card just doesn't have all the features that a NVIDIA graphics card does. And so I really want the NVIDIA card for, because NVIDIA has so many tools for streaming and a lot of software for their graphics cards, but AMD doesn't. So that's why I want a NVIDIA one. But I can't get one. PC building sounds hard. It's not really hard. You just have to know what you need. And so, you know, you just do the research and I mean, you just have to be smart about it, right? It's not that hard. It sounds intimidating, but I built this PC myself. It was not hard. I did it perfectly. Sainsbury? No. But I think it's... I forget exactly what it is. I just know it's an AMD something.
A profound feeling of futility overcame the Trevor. Despite having miraculously survived their encounter with the mathematician, they were back to where they'd started. To make matters worse, ahead of them lay the cold and snowy
This is the
lands of
Eternal
tundra.
Cylinder.
Not a very nice place for Trebhum, who are not meant to live in the cold. They would have to
I
push
haven't heard of
forward
that
against
person.
all odds and pray that they could find help.
Sanny's Breeze. Goodbye, Gamesburger. Gamesburger, yeah, if you're leaving. The chicken has many noses, so it must have many eyes. Wrong. Yeah, let's not get murdered by Triple Bosch this time. I didn't even know Ark had a mobile version, no. My problem with Ark is that the base game is so unbalanced and they 100% rely on other people making mods to make their game playable at all. Like the base tame rates and everything is freaking garbage. And it's impossible to play the game on normal rates, you always have to play it on faster rates. And I think the game shouldn't be balanced like that. The game shouldn't be balanced on playing at times 20 rates. Come on. But yeah, my issue is that they're lazy, so they basically don't add any. I mean, they like sometimes they officially add the most popular mods to the game, but they rely on other people to fix the game for them. And they do stupid things like in the DLC, the desert DLC, and they did it in Aberration 2, by the way. They made it so you didn't have the kibble dinosaurs for some of the herbivores. So it was impossible to make kibble for certain herbivores because the egg that you needed wasn't in the DLC. And that really pissed me off because because herbivores had no good way to tame them. They said, oh, we'll add a prime meat equivalent to herbivores, and they never did. And the vegetables are garbage too. Vegetables barely speed up taming. Like, at least they could make vegetables equal to prime meat, but they didn't. So yeah, so I was like, these devs suck. I'm not gonna support this game anymore because of all these problems. And I left him a negative review as well. And I have thousands of hours in the game too. So I think that validates my negative review. I do that. I do that all the time. That's how I beat the cylinder
The
on.
Trebhum knew what they were feeling.
So the question I'm
There
answering,
was
by the way,
another
did you know you can
servant of the
jump really
cylinder.
high by pressing jump and roll at the same time?
What
Yep.
shape would this
I do that all the
creature's
time
evil take?
when I'm getting chased by the cylinder.
He did not seem interested in the Trebhum. The
That's how I
servant
make
of
some
the
crazy
cylinder had
towers.
released a swarm. Small parasites had come from within it and attached themselves to the creatures in this area. It was somehow using them to corrupt the tower.
I
To turn
squirted
its
water in
protective
his eyes
force
so
into a
that he
trap.
would run away.
All Trebhum hate parasites.
Hard to go against
by
thousands
nature.
of hours. I mean, I can check right now. $2,312 hours, specifically. And I was a taming master, man. I tamed everything solo. I didn't need no tribe. I love doing that stuff, but... Like, everything. I tamed everything solo. Everything. Mosasaurs, plesiosaurs, the frickin' giant squid, tamed solo. Quetzalcoatlus, I tamed solo. Like, everything. I didn't need no tribe. What's the biology of Omnigram? A weird one, for sure. I mean, they're basically a giant mouth with skin. They're kind of, if you think about it, they're like clams. Except they have feet. And eyes. I don't think clams have eyes or light detector thingies. You found a Hopplepop in the tundra? I have as well. Danny Mans, thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. So, but the thing about making ARK content is that the only way you can make ARK Survival Evolved content is to play on a server or play on a... Yeah, to play on a server with super high rates and a bunch of mods. Like, if you watch any... Which at the time I used to watch ARK YouTubers, they always played with super high rates. And they had like a server that was like a YouTuber server where a bunch of ARK YouTubers played together so that they could, whenever a patch came out, they could all make the content on it right away by working together to figure things out. Omnigram makes you think of a nutcracker? They are kind of like nutcrackers if you think about it. They break all hard shell items. Played first. Played what first? Gotta leave to sleep. Bye. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Can be eaten as huge trebum that can hold more items. Yes, you can be eaten as a cube trebum. Yes, you can be eaten as a cylinder trebum. Yeah, the only way to not get eaten is if you have the aposematic skin. And if you have the aposematic skin, then you Gucci. Have I played Portal? Of course I played Portal. Played it on Xbox. Way back when. When I was in like 8th grade or something. I love sandbox base building version of Eternal Cylinder after you defeat it. Yeah, like survival mode. Yeah, ARK also has a lot of glitches. They do indeed. Another problem I had is how they always lied to us about when things would be out. They would say, oh, the patch is coming out this time. Oh no, it's been delayed. Oh no, it's been delayed again. Oh, it's got delayed for 5 days. Wah! Like, I didn't like that. That they could, like, just overshoot it. Like, why is it happening every single time that you're delaying patches. And then it's super unoptimized because each patch is like a bunch of gigabytes, and Ark is taking up your entire hard drive or solid state drive like for one game. Anyways, I could rant about Ark for hours and everything I don't like about it. Ah! It's okay. You didn't see us. Yeah, I mean, I played early access Ark for a long time. You know, with the Carno. Ah! The Carno. Sorry if I hurt anyone's ears there. The Carno. That's the short name it would go by. It had like the little tiny arms. That triple bush came out of nowhere, guys. A triple bush attacked me, that's just what happened. If we stay next to the plant, it won't follow us. Oh, there's some water here. Keep your eyes open. Oh my gosh. I didn't think it would follow me. There's a bunch of plants here that should keep us safe once we get to them. No unnecessary mutations. No changing leader, no upgrades, no killing things. So, and permanent death, one life. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why is everything trying to kill me? Oh, and also everything's on hard mode. See, no easy, like this is all off. The only reason this is on is because those two Trebhum are emotional support Trebhum, and I can't have them dying all the time because every single time I need to go into a Trebhum shrine, I would need to freaking recruit more of them. Oh my gosh, let me down, dude. You fell through the floor and lost. Well, that's unfortunate. I did not experience that. I mean, when I played the beta, it was pretty, you know, bug-free. I mean, of course, there was the bug I did where I broke through, but like, for a beta, it wasn't that buggy, considered. Like, not like Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. Okay. You're Gucci now. Whee! I've already done that in my first playthrough. If you go to the live stream playlist, you can scroll to my very first Eternal Cylinder playthrough. We have all heard of Trebhum Hugs. So, I think they were just too ambitious with Security Breach. Like, the game, if you don't look at the bugs, the game itself, like, they did a really good job filling out the environment. Everything, like, the environment didn't feel like anything was missing. Like, it actually felt like an amusement park. It felt like they did a really good job with the props and environment and stuff. The things where it went wrong was all the bugs while playing the game that made it. Like, Freddy saying things like, I'll mark your map, and he doesn't mark your map. Like, how's such an important feature not in there? So, you know, the first time you play... How? What was that? But, I mean, hopefully they do Oh! Oh! I'm almost dead, guys. How do I get my health back? It means so much hell. But, so I would say, like, Security Breach did a good job on the story and stuff, but it had a bunch of bugs. So I still think, like, at the core it's a good game, but they just, too many, like, the bugs, they could have delayed it. You saw a video where Freddy's chest was flying with Gregory and the rest of Freddy. What? I haven't seen that one. It means I don't know. Not die. I heard it hurts. Yeah, dying probably hurts a lot. But anyways, guys, let me check. Yeah. That's all the time I have for this stream, unfortunately. Are you being a troll, that one guy? You're being a troll. Okay, but anyways, I have to call it for now, sadly, but I will be back on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For some reason you like hearing me rant about ARK. Good joke. Darn, okay. But yeah, goodbye, have a great night, and I'll see you guys Friday. I might do a different game. We'll see when that day comes. But again, thank you very much for watching, and as always, good luck out there in your own games, and see ya next time. Thanks for subscribing.